Got paid. Hey. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another JR's World of Soul. I am back with the new video, ready to bless y'all with R&B the right way, the authentic way. So as you can hear, I came in with Kevin Ross's Love in the Middle from his current EP that he has out entitled Love Love Up Tempos Volume 1. And y'all, I'm telling y'all, it's so dope. Listen, Kevin Ross is one of the faves on here. So for real, I talked about his single Back for More. I talked about Love in the Middle. So y'all check that out. You know what I mean? But as the title, y'all see what we here for. We are here for current R&B bangers. Now, if you're new to JR's World of Soul, current R&B bangers is all about just showing y'all that the music is out there, even though unfortunately we gotta go search for it, but it's out there. You know what I mean? So I said almost 10 years ago, I said, yo, let me create a show that I'm talking about 4 to 6 joints until y'all can hear them, so then y'all can spread it on to other people that love R&B. You know what I mean? So I got 4 joints for y'all this week. I don't try to keep y'all too long because I know y'all got things to do, people to see, and people to do. Okay, come on, somebody. So we're gonna start this off with my girl Melanie Fiona, who I have loved since 2009. When I heard If It Kills Me, I was like, who is this girl? You know what I mean? When I was playing this on campus, I was just like, yeah, I was going through some things, okay? But yo, I listened to her album, The Bridge, and I have loved it. If It Kills Me, Stop My Heart, Monday Morning, Ayo, Priceless, Teach Him. Like, I love that record. It's still on replay for me right now. But then she came out with the MF Life, which, listen, that album I played like crazy too, with 4 in the Morning and Gone and Never Come Back. Wrong Side of a Love Song. Oh my God, I love when she performs that record. Another one, Running with her and Nas. Rock, Paper, Scissors is my favorite song off that album. Let me tell you something. Melly, I don't know where you was, but girl, when you wrote that record, baby, I can feel it. You hear me? So, I love that album, as you can see. But after that, Melanie was giving us kind of like some Lucy. She gave us Cold Peas. She gave us Bite the Bullet. She gave us Remember You, which I talked about here on the show. And then Melanie was like, look, this music industry was a lot. I need to get myself together. And she did. You know what I mean? She went and had her kids, and had to get her life right, because that music industry would do a lot to you, for real. But my Canadian girl is back. She is back with a new EP. She entitles it Say Yes. And the song that I talked about off that album, I talked about I Choose You and Actually Say Yes. I talked about it on, currently on. I talked about that on some current R&B bangers maybe about 3 weeks ago. I think she was on that one, for real. But now the EP is out, and she has this song entitled Do That. And it was produced and co-written by James Fauntleroy. And let me tell you, that joint just feels good, and it just has a bass line that's crazy. So I was like, when I come on current R&B bangers, I will definitely talk about that record. So the first joint on current R&B bangers is coming from my girl Melanie Fiona, and this is entitled Do That. So get into this record. If you're Melanie Fiona, you know where I get that from. Did you do that? Did you do that? How did you do that? Like, I love that joint. Like, I was like, yes. And like I said, if you hear the bass line, you feel it and you hear it. Like, the joint is just so dope. I'm so happy that Melanie Fiona is back. That voice we have definitely missed, for real. So y'all go check out her EP, Say Yes, and let me know what you think in the more info box. So, keeping this going, Sir, who is representing Cali, who I got into when his EP came out, seven damn, 7 Sundays. Jesus Christ, I don't know what's wrong. Maybe let me take a sip. So 7 Sundays, and which we on R&B Ref, we talk about the song Love You as a Catch That Mini. So I'm definitely a Sir fan. You know, he with what is it, TDE? He was he signed to them. So I've been a fan because in 2018 he came out with um what the album title November. My joint with That's All Right. That is my joint. Something new, I know, but the soul of Dreaming of Me was my ish. You hear me? Like that was my joint. Then he came out with Chasing Summers, which he had everybody on, but my joint on that joint was called Recipe. And that horn on there is everything, y'all. So that's why I really love that joint. But in 2024, he came out with his album Heavy. But now he actually released a deluxe version and he titled it the Heavy Deluxe Delight. And it's a joint on there that I can't stop playing. And the joint is called Back. And that joint is so smooth, it's so official. And I was like, yes, I got to talk about this joint. So the second joint of current R&B bangers is coming from Sir. And this joint is entitled Back. And I'm telling y'all gonna rock with this joint for real. So here we go. Here we go. Something's holding me back. Something's holding me back. Hey, back. Something's holding me back. That joint is so sick. Oh my god, like that. Something's holding me back. Back. So y'all, so yo, that joint is so dope. So definitely check out Sir and check out the latest project. Like I said, it's entitled Heavy, the Deluxe, and the entitled Delight. And Back is the second joint on current R&B bangers. Now we get into one of the most underrated artists I feel and I've talked about this man on this show so many times. I'm talking about Eric Roberson. Like this dude has been doing it since the 90s, y'all. But he came out in 2020, 2001, and he's been making honest music ever since then. For real. But when I really became a fan of this dude when he did Seven. Not Seven, Left. And when he did that in 2007, I was like, I'm in and I am a fan. And like I said, I've talked about Eric Roberson on this show so many times, but Eric Roberson is back with a new record, y'all. This joint is soulful, and he's bringing BJ the Chicago Kid with him. And the joint is titled Where You Gonna Go. And this joint is soulful as hell. I was like, yes, I love it. And I was like, yo, I got to talk about it. So the third joint, of current R&B bangers, is coming from Eric Roberson and BJ the Chicago Kid, and this joint is entitled Where You Gonna Go. So I don't know what part I want to play actually. I'll play this part. So here we go. Hold on. All right, wait a minute. Hmm. Yeah, like y'all see how soulful that joint. Where you gonna go? Uh, I'm just getting into the record, so I want to learn more of the words for real, because y'all know I'd have been as soulful as that record is. I'd have been in it. You know what I mean? Because that's on some like it gave me some underlying Stacks feeling. Jr. Stacks Life, catch that on the R&B Rest page. But that's it there. But yo, BJ Chicago Kid came in and did his thing. The right one to put on this joint. The joint is so inspiring, so inspirational, for real, for real. Please support this record. And the joint is entitled Where You Gonna Go, and that is the third joint on current R&B bangers. Now, this one is shout out to my brother Timogen. He was the one that put me onto this next one, and this girl is representing the Bay, and this is Jane Handcock. Now, it's so crazy because she is the writing partner with Adrian Marcel, which is crazy because I'm a fan of his, and she helped write 2 a.m. I don't understand. Like I might have didn't see her. Like I don't get it. But it's like, damn, you know what I mean? But hey, it's neither here nor there. But this girl done wrote for a lot of people. She wrote for Kelly Rowland. She wrote for Tank. She wrote for Tyrese. She wrote for Keke Palmer. She done wrote for people. So the pen is penning for real, for real. So a couple of days ago, Tim sent this joint, and I was like, yo, I like this. I was like, woo, this joint is ill. So this joint is entitled Sting. Stingy? Is it titled Stingy? Yes. Stingy. Lord have mercy. I said stingy. Stingy. And this joint is official. I was like, yo, I love this record. And I was like, definitely gonna talk about this. So this is the fourth joint on current R&B bangers. This is titled Stingy. And yo, just get into this record. So here we go. Get a good part of the record so y'all can definitely hear it. So hold on, let me turn it down a little and go here because I want y'all to get a good part of this record. Here we go. All righty. Up to the thing for y'all. Here we go. Hey. With me. You stingy. I'm trying, y'all. Don't judge me over here. Don't do that. But this joint is dope. And what's crazy, I like it because it has a soul to it, but then it has a current vibe to it. You know what I mean? It's so ill for real. This just shows Raphael Sadiq done found her. He done found Adrian. Like Raphael Sadiq, no talent, and this girl is very talented. So definitely, I know she has an album that's definitely coming. So definitely check her out. But that is Stingy, and that is by Jane Handcock. See y'all, 4 joints in and out. I gave y'all Melanie Fiona, Do That, Sir, with Back, Eric Roberson, and BJ the Chicago Kid with Where You Gonna Go, and Jane Hancock with Stingy. Like, y'all, gave y'all, let me end with some church announcements. Check us. The R&B Rats, me and the best co-host you could ever have, Naturally Elise. Check out our latest episode with Timothy Scott, which we talked about, which was a fan culture episode, and we talked about Shaka Khan. It was really good. Definitely want y'all to check it out for real, for real. Check the latest episode of Apartment 5B, which I'm on it. We talked about people that are underrated and doesn't get the shine that they deserve, hip hop and R&B. So check that out. I'll put that in the more info box. And I guess that's it with the church announcement. Just subscribe to the R&B Rats. We want to thank y'all. You know what I'm saying? We really, y'all subscribing, y'all sharing, y'all doing anything, y'all having people, find us is really great. So definitely want to show y'all love for real, for real. But y'all know what I like to do. Before I get out of here, I like to talk about a current when I'm coming in or when I'm exiting. I like to talk about, a classic record. So this record, 45 years ago, was #1 on the R&B charts, and this joint is a jam. And I hope y'all ready to jam. And we going to let me get to the part, yo, because I don't want to mess this up. Because I think I kind of messed up Lisa Stansfield the last time, but I'm not going to mess up this one. So hold on, go back, man. Damn. Alrighty. So hopefully I will see y'all next week. And we're going to turn it up like this. And we're going to ready to stomp. All night. With the name of the gonna feel alright. Gonna stomp. All night. The order till the morning light. I'm out, y'all. Peace.